Hi, welcome back. For today's episode, I wanted to talk about testing. Or maybe testing is not the best word. Maybe I should say like, not testing. What was the word I just had in mind? It was asking. Yes. Asking hand. Mansao. Yes. Okay. Now I got it. All right. So if you've got do we have that plug-in? Remember the orange plug-in we had that's got the open leads that just stick out in the air? Do you know where that is?
Check.
Yeah, just have a quick look and see if you can find it. So let's say you're an electrician and you want to test if a lead is live or not. So you're not going to grab that lead because it's dangerous. So Kung Fu is the same way. It's possible for me to check if the opponent's hands are alive or if they're dead. And I can do that without a lot of pressure. I'll say, I should do that without a lot of pressure. It should be a very quick, very delicate thing. And I'll know if that light switch is turned on or whether it's turned off. And if it's turned off, if it's dead, if there's no focus or mindfulness to that limb, then I can ask it to move. And it will. As long as I don't get too aggressive and try to force it to move. So when I play Chi Sao, and what I'd like you to practice this week, when you're playing your Chi Sao, or any exercise, and you meet a limb, just ask, hey, is this light switch on or off? Is this active? Is this alive? Is there mindfulness in this limb? Or is this limb kind of like asleep? Did you find it? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, hand me that bad boy. All right. And don't call the occupational health and safety people on me. But look at this bad boy, okay? So it plugs in, right? And then it's got these 3 wires sticking out the back, okay? So I'm going to plug this in and then I'm going to get Chris to come touch these. Now, if that was the case and this was alive, you don't know if it's alive or not. How quickly are you going to touch it?
Very quick.
Very quick. So Kung Fu's the same way. You don't know if that hand is alive or not. So you don't want to give it too much. You don't want to smash. You don't want to grab onto that thing because if it's alive, it's going to respond. And you're going to have trouble. Isn't this crazy? Look at this. Too many jokes. So, thanks. So when we play Chi Sao, Chris, I'll borrow Chris again. When we play Chi Sao here, we're playing, and each time I'm testing this. I'm saying, oh, see this one? I said, oh, are you alive? And it said no. This one had lost focus. The light switch was off. Like nobody's home. Lights are on, but nobody's home. So that allowed me to say, okay, well, this one's not awake. So I'm just going to give it the tiniest little nudge in a favorable direction to me, in my favorable direction. That little nudge. Now I can get both, and I can hit. So this rolling is a little mini kind of like asking session where I say, hey, which one of these guys is not alive? That one, oh, Fix-It came back and woke up because I pressed on it. Oh, see what I'm doing? You see how I'm changing, right? And each time I hand, there we go. So this guy lost its focus, and I just pressed in a little bit, and it said, oh, okay, because nobody was home. So I just took it for a little bit of a ride, and then it's too close, choked up. So he says, that's too choked up, and he makes it rigid. As soon as it gets rigid, I just uproot his balance. So this is the little game of constantly asking. Thanks. Constantly asking and saying, hey, which one of these is not awake? And then exploit that. Okay. That's all I wanted to say. Do you guys have any questions? Nah, pretty straightforward. That's all I wanted to say about testing and checking and asking hand for this episode. Once again, I thank you all for watching. I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, bye for now. Oh yeah, one other thing, little PS, little afterwards is when I play Chi Sao, I will make some mistakes intentionally to give opportunity to who I play with. And I have a dial where I can turn up the number of mistakes that I make. So this happens with a lot of instructors, most. And you look at them and you say, oh, look at all those mistakes. You say, well, that's because they're training with so-and-so. And they're doing this intentionally. So me, myself, when I watch someone do Chi Sao, I don't judge them based on just what I see. I assume there's more behind the curtain that I don't know about. And kind of like if you go, get a musician, they go to a jazz and they jam with a jazz band, they're going to start playing jazz. And they go to someone else, they're going to start playing country. And they go to someone else, and they're going to start playing, rock and roll, hair band music. So it all depends on the environment, changes the Chi Sao. So I'm just playing a little bit with Chris here today. I'm going to do some things that, if you see me do wrong things, just don't judge me too harshly, because I might be just having some fun. All right. Oh, did you see that? See this? Oh, that one's sleeping. You thought about punching me, and then this guy got to go all the way down here. That's what happens when you think about punching me. Come on, get me. Get me. Did you get me? No. Not quite. Okay, try. Come on, get me. Do it. Do your best. Don't miss. Oh. Oh. Oh, missed. Oh, that's fun. Oh, so exciting. Should have punched.